Hello, hello, and welcome back to Shatter Our Souls with Novaria. Now, last time we dealt with part of the crew quarters, including tackling the first of the telepaths. Now, a lot of people are unconscious at the moment. So, let's see what we're up against.
Your suit. What is in your name tag? You? M.U.? M.U. You killed this yourself. Ah. If you want to come in, be safe. You go. Get something of mine, huh? Here, key. It opens my room. Go there. Get my award. It's important to me. Then, maybe we talk.
Yeah, I don't like him. That gentleman in the cook's office, shall we say, is not a friend of ours by any means. Oh no. I need to find a way to protect myself while also preventing them from losing their head. Nope. I'm sorry, Jillian. No way. I forgot about the no-wave transmitters. Unfortunately, I don't have very many of them. So I'm kind of caught in a situation where I don't want to end up doing anything hasty.
Don't worry about power flickering. Station is just hurting. Keep going.
Also don't want these mimics to take out any of my living humans. Will I be able to save everybody? No. But saving somebody is better than nothing. Do I have enough bullets to handle this task? 10 shotgun shells. 52 pistol rounds. Why do I have 4 pistols? Better. And 2 shotguns. Okay, increase the power, handling, fire, and reload speed of the Q-beam. I have enough Q-beam cells to last me very much. EMPs. I have no Q-beam charges. That was a huge waste. Pair. Yeah. So, I want to try to make the best use of what I've got. Gotta open the door, throw the null wave in, and get him before his head explodes. Otherwise, it'll be a waste. Oh, that was a double waste. I'm sorry, Gary. Oliver. Come on. Just slowly haul you towards the kitchen where I know you'll be more safe. Come on. Good job, Oliver. Okay. A lot of goodies in here, including enough shotgun shells that I could potentially deal with the other telepath. So let's get in there. I'll make sure to lock the door when I'm done so that this poor person who's unconscious or dead doesn't end up suffering any longer than necessary. You're dead. Take that. Eat a couple apples, and I will have enough space with the weapon upgrade kit so that I can upgrade my shotgun firepower, because that's going to be what saves my bacon when it comes down to it. Now out of null waves. So I'm going to have to play this. Nope. Emma. I have out of null wave transmitters. What am I going to do here? Do I have the ability to... I don't have the ability to create them anyways. Shoot. Okay, Oliver. I am very sorry for doing this to you. No.
They're worried.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Glue, psychic, and stun. I might be able to just glue her to the floor. I glued her down. Worst case scenario, she will kill exactly 2 people. And I say that as a worst case scenario because I understand it is a possibility. And I need to find a way to defeat this thing before anyone else loses their head. Bingo! Say hello. Oh no, this is very bad. This is very bad. my pistol? Come on. No, 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 no.
Suit integrity damaged.
It's fine. It's fine. I might be able to salvage this still. Where do I respawn? Perfect. So... Oh, no, nope, nope. Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. Out of bullets, out of bullets, out of bullets, out of bullets. I can't get close enough to do damage to it. So let's take a leap of... Okay, that didn't do anything for me because he broke the glass underneath me. Blind. I'm gonna make sure that nobody can enter this room by disrupting the stairs with the glue cannon. So they can't get up here. Then I'll be able to battle it from a safe distance up here, because it can fly. They can't. Which pistol is it? Also, get a proper psychoscope reading on humans.
Psionic aptitude available.
I don't care about the psionic aptitudes. I'm worried about the telepath, which is weak to fire, null wave.
Scan complete. Psionic aptitude available.
Come on. Come and get me. Are you really going to do nothing? Or is it really going to do nothing? Okay. I don't have much of an option right now as far as what I can do to get close enough to this thing to do damage. Everybody in here is unconscious, but alive. Harvey is badly injured, probably from trying to run through fire. Okay. Well, that definitely could have gone better. Could have definitely gone worse. I'll take your veggie blend. Let's double check that everybody in here is safe. Ike Stewart. Anything I can take is going to be wonderful news for me. Anywho, I have to say this is definitely harder than I was hoping for. Partially because I've never been able to defeat those guys fast enough that their heads didn't explode. Partially because I was just playing the game for the sake of playing the game and didn't really have any larger, grander goals in mind. But with all of that out of the way, what's next? You saved all the people.
Emma, it's Daniel.
Okay.
I'm trying to reach Abby, but she's not answering.
Please. Don't come.
Emma?
Please. No. Not
Emma, I can barely hear you.
safe.
Is Abby with you? Are you okay?
It's not me. It's not. I won't. I won't do it. You can't.
Miss Sellers, I regret to inform you that you have been dishonorably discharged from this military. That's fine. That's fine. Supplies from Morgan and access to the executive's suites. Now I know we're going to have to find our way into Morgan U's spaces, as well as I believe Alex's. Excuse me. I wonder. Franz Killinger. Who is William Mitchell? No life signs. Is that who I think it is? I'm sorry, Jillian. William Mitchell is dead.
Bring you nothing, you get nothing.
So if William is dead, then the cook is still here. Where is William? I have a bad feeling that that is not one of the cooks at all, but rather a escaped prisoner or convict. Given the less than ethical means that they are trying or have been collecting individuals to do their experiments with, it makes a fair amount of sense to me. Really? Mimics can mimic their electrical abilities. We'll take Phantom in the middle of a water puddle. No. I caught it at 1 HP. We're fine. We're fine. See? Nothing happened. Okay. Just take a breath. It's all gonna be just fine. Looks like there's nobody back here. Will Mitchell's cabin.
What the hell did you do to that thing, Mitchell? Sounds like an anti-waffle commercial.
Well, I didn't see it as an override per se. It was just the operator's conversation sequencer. You're usually so grim.
Do you know how many security protocols you broke?
Well, Morgan said it was all right. Even helped me.
An operator skillet in this show. You sound like you could use a healthy dose of sunburst banana pudding.
This is an AB conversation skillet.
Apologies, Chef. I'll see my way out.
That didn't look like the cook either. Something very fishy. Do. Oh yeah, that's not creepy. This is Dr. Igwe's space. I'm not too worried about Igwe. Ilyushin. That would be Michaela, probably. Hans Kelstrup. Oh, right. Kelstrup was one of the, oh, what's his name? Chief engineer. At least I think he was engineer. Might have been medical. Yeah, I don't like his stuff. Jada Marks. I don't know where Jada works anymore. My guesstimation is she was one of the, heavy-duty individuals. Security. Sarah Elazar. I know the name. I think Elazar was the chief of the... security? Yeah, I believe she's chief of or head of security. Come on. Just push this ever so gently and jankily out of the way. There we go. Sarah Elazar's suite. Couple useful items, not much. At this point, a lot of what I'm doing is just covering my bases, making sure everything that might be useful I can or can be used will be.
You still alive? Huh? Huh. What if MU comes back? Let MU in? But... You find it? You back? Come to window. Show me.
Everybody in here is still unconscious, which is a good thing.
You found something? Have to let you in. Promised. Go around. The side entrance.
I don't like his talk of puppets. He's definitely not the same person as the
A minute.
other individual.
You're safe now. They cannot get in. But look at this. We have food, but
Excuse me?
you fix? Smart one. Here, I open freezer now, like I promised. Lots of dead puppets and supplies.
I don't trust you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't just KO someone random on a whim, but I don't trust this guy. At all. Time to see if my suspicions were correct. Maintenance passage. I need to be able to access level 4 security, which requires 8 Neuromods. I only need 2 more, it's fine. Why he has a giant crafting bench here, I'm not sure. I don't like you either, Skillet. I know that you were supposed to be a helper for an individual that may or may not be alive at this point. I don't like taking chances. I don't want to take chances. Ah, shoot. I need another 6 more. I think I have enough for that. That's better. My guesstimation is that the original William is still in, or is in that freezer. Because William Mitchell is not him. In fact, William Mitchell, the armband or whatever they give to their staff, is in the freezer. Therefore, while it's probably not right, I am justified in my belief that he wasn't who he said he was and he shouldn't have been trusted. Let's just quickly hack my way in here and hope to avoid a nasty shock. Come on. There we go. I find the higher level hacking is actually easier than the lower level hacking. Cooking with cauliflower on a... Yep. That is very much what I thought. And if William Mitchell was there... not good. Can I eat anything or use anything that'll make this easier? I can drop that and take these. Just a bunch of...
Abby, I'm still in deep storage. I don't know why you won't pick up. I hope you're safe. If things get bad, I'll jettison a data vault and spacewalk along the hull. Come to the fitness center and bang on the window by the pool. I should feel the vibration. And Abby, please don't take any chances, all right? Be safe.
All right. So there's a possibility Danielle Show is still alive. Nice. I don't think I'll be able to do much for her. But a living human is a living human. I gotta at least try.
Morgan? If you're here, then Abby didn't make it, did she? I don't... I can help. I know you need to get into deep storage. I voice locked it, but I have the override that bypasses the random word input. Set your transcribe to record. Alex, Oedipus complex, pompous, nepotist. No offense to your brother, but that should be enough. There was someone else in crew quarters, pretending to be the cook. His tracking bracelet was from Psychotronics, but the ID didn't make any sense. Abe killed Abby. I'm guessing you're the reason his bracelet went red. I owe you one, and so does Abby. I'll see what else I can do to help from out here. For as long as I can. Goodbye, Morgan.
Bye, Danielle Show. Well, I suppose that saves me from having to track down more of Danielle Show's voice recordings. There was something I was looking or was interested in that caught my attention earlier.
Well done finding Chief Show. You've got what you need to get into deep storage.
I don't think I've ever been up here. At least I don't recall being up here before. The Yellow Tulip. So this is the lounge. Okay. That's actually really cool. The more you know. Looks like somebody tried to seal this upper area off. Okay. Given how everything else has been going, I'm going to try to attempt this area from above. Worst case scenario, I'll be able to tackle whatever is in here before it gets to me. Best case scenario, there's nothing in here. Unfortunately, we're dealing with a poltergeist. Did I get it? Wow. That's a really heavy head knock. I'm really glad that I'm not attempting this deathless, because that would be absolute misery. I would have
All right.
probably made it
Elias
through
has
part of the world, but not much.
Stab Fellow has vanished into the darkness beyond the tower door. The only sign of him is his blood trail. But as you watch, the flagstones seem to drink in the blood, the cracks glistening red.
Oh, Jesus Christ on a stick, Abigail.
Don't be such a baby. We either head through the door,
Forget that, it just ain't our warrior.
unless you can handle the entire pack of ratmen, oh spellless wonder. We don't have much choice. Elias? Sorry, Stab Fellow?
Captain Stabfellow. Can I answer her?
Hell no! You hear nothing from the darkness. It has swallowed Stab Fellow completely.
All right, let me light a torch.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Station-wide OS upgrade. Had to hold Bellamy's hand through the whole process. Abby, do you have my character sheet?
You made it. Yes, right here.
Alright. So there are a couple areas left in here that I would like to go. Mostly to make sure that I can clear out sections that I feel are necessary. I want to make it up to Morgan and Alex's space in here. I also want to deal with the yellow tulip because I believe there's a lot of mimics in there. And while it's, 6 of one, half dozen of the other in a lot of this space, I would much prefer to try and give it my best to protect these few people that are left alive, rather than trying to fix absolutely everything.
Eradicator Autoturret version 0.7.6 online.
But that's just me. And given situations, I think it's pretty reasonable. No, I don't care about the glasses. I care about the bourbon, the people, and whatever extra supplies I can squeak out of this. Might just have to, recycle all of my alcohol, because I never use it for its actual intended purpose. Alcohol sounds like fun. Feel like there's a lot more going on back here than I have access to. Okay. Open maintenance hatch. Fire it up. And then run back to the entryway so that if anything chases me down. Oh.
Deploying.
Looks like that's more or less it for this area.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Did I defeat it? Yes. My turret should be able to do what's left in here. This poor bugger definitely had himself a bad day. Feeders. Joyous. If there's cystoids back here, I doubt there's actually anything I could do for any living humans back there anymore. So we'll take that. And then we'll throw this through the corridor and see if I can get rid of all the cystoids that way. That's kind of sad. I thought there'd be something more over in the theater. You know, for all the bad things on this ship, this is probably one of the best areas to be in. Because, like, yeah, everybody's going to be crammed in such a tiny space. But, like, they really tried their best to make sure that the people who were on board actually lived a decent life while they were here. The foam bolt got stuck under the chair and became a squeaky toy. I'm sure the dog would love it. Alright, which leaves the executives area. There's somebody walking around up here. Argentuno Ha.
Suit integrity damaged.
Interesting. Well, aside from my feet having gone to sleep, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, that's what I get for sitting silly. Nice thing about coming into these areas after somebody else's, or after knowing what's there. It's really easy to get a lay of the land and actually figure out what is, or where they're coming from. Okay, can I get in here? Yeah, sounds about right. Everything's either old and spoiled or worthless to me. Kind of like a carbon copy of the prior areas.
Paraplexus, nerve disorder, prevents use of neuromods. Requires aggressive drug therapy to prevent degeneration. Renders candidates ineligible for assignment to Talos 1.
Renders people ineligible for Talos 1. That's a interesting piece of information. I dropped the null wave and it rolled underneath the table. I'm going to use it.
Michaela Ilyushin, chief engineer, not on speaking terms. Had brief relationship. You ended it when tests began. She believes it is because you discovered her medical condition, paraplexis. Convenient, but false. Severing ties seemed prudent to you. Less painful, given the impending memory loss.
Okay. This is October. Interesting. So, we know that there is January. We knew there was December, and now we have October. What I find interesting about this triad, shall I say, is that each of the three have a different outlook on life, a different outlook on what you expect from the world. October, by what I'm seeing, only has the interest in providing information to future you. Just has a big thing of caviar in his cabinets. Sometimes I forget these guys are loaded. Suppose I'm standing in a space station. Anywho, with all this being said and done, I'm thinking that it's time to take a quick look through the crew cabins. Because while I doubt there's much, there's some resources I can probably get out of this. Deployers and part acquisitions. Sylvain Bellamy. Neuromod. Typhon research data. Remote manipulation. Interesting. So even if I wasn't scanning, I might have access to some of this. Matthias Cole. Also a dead person. Disruptor batteries, bunch of crumpled papers. Danielle Show hasn't been back here in a while. Not sure who Ivy Song is, but apparently had some beef with Danielle.
What are you doing? Are you recording this? Joint transcripts are fun. They are not. It's like mental scrapbooking. You both save the moments that matter.
Yeah, let's not and say we didn't. Now, at this point in time, technically, anything is feasible to finish the game. I can technically get the bad ending immediately. And while I'm not exactly the most keen on doing so simply because of the length of the game, while I do not believe that I want to get a bad ending, this isn't about the type of ending. This is about providing the most unique and accurate view of the world. So, oh no. No. This just made things a heck of a lot harder. Because on top of everything else, the nightmare is hunting me. should be less gutsy. So I'm gonna have to deal with something. A Voltaic Phantom. The Nightmare. Yep. The Nightmare. Cool. So the Nightmare is still hunting me. And will probably continue to do so. That's fine. We'll just heal up quick. Because the easiest way to deal with the Nightmare is to hide in a security station. Typically, they are secure enough that the Nightmare will simply just leave you be. Typically. Come on. Why did I fire Null Wave in here? That does nothing for me. Just glad it was a Null Wave and not a... alternative item. We'll use that right away. Or not. So I got a minute and a half to wait. Just lock the security door. Enjoy a couple moments of reprieve from everything. As that thing does what it needs to do. Because it knows I'm here. Which is ultimately the hardest part of this whole situation. But if I can wait out the Nightmare for a minute, then we're done. Awesome. The Nightmare is gone. So I can stop wasting all of my materials on this. You survived? I'm very impressed with Mr. Lawrence Baxter. There was a date set up in here, but yeah. Oh well. There were two lovebirds. One of them wanted to make sure that his significant other had a chance to relax and just enjoy herself. And so, he set up a little room off to the side, specifically to make sure that she had something to look forward to. A date. Just something small. Some flower clippings, that kind of stuff. Nothing that would end up causing any major issues. Okay. recyclers are going to be worth far more to me than those darn hammers are. Anyways. There we go. We're just going to climb the rock face. Just enjoy a little bit of jank.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1. If you leave now, you're only delaying the inevitable. Where do you think the Typhon will go next?
You sure about this? Not too late to flush it all out in airlock, you know.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just... I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's no happy ending for me either way. I'm trying not to think about it.
Sorry.
Did you make arrangements?
Mitchell's on board. He's gonna bring me food.
I don't need to know the details. Better that way. It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled Mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Got it.
And Quentin, be careful. Security is already scrutinizing me more than usual.
Alrighty. With all that, I'm going to save here, and you'll get to see the first ending.
Morgan, I don't understand how you got the launch key to that escape pod. Of all the ways the test could have changed you, this was the last one I expected. You just... quitting.
I'm not quitting, I'm saving my own hide. There's a difference.
We failed. This isn't the one.